Hello everyone, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and this is probably coming a little late. Well, I know it's coming a little later, because I'm starting it quite a bit later than I normally would. So let's get in, see what's gone wrong. Because I assume something's gone wrong in the intermin between when I was last on. Well, first of all, did you say? Oh, no, turtle's there. Cool. That's nice. Oh, something caused this. This is my deep mining turtle. He goes to bedrock and then comes back up. I can see how far he got into his code if I... Okay, he doesn't have anything in him, so... I wonder what caused him to stop. Oh well. It seems some of my turtles might have stopped down here as well. Oh well. They're not perfect. Excuse me. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Frog in throat. So yeah, this guy's gonna go reset himself. I wonder why that one's so high. Shouldn't be. Oh well. Okay, that one's still... Whew. This one, I think, since it's not there... I've had a few turtles revert on me to non-special turtle-y conditions. Is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. So, yeah. I've basically just taken them out of production, or whatever I'd call it. Basically, I don't really care which ones get done, as long as they get done, eventually. Let's see if I can manage to land on... Nope. Oh well. Looks like it got low enough over here that I can just come over here then. That one's still working. I can't tell. But yeah, like 4 of them reverted to basically the just normal turtle state. And me, whatever. I decided to start working on a smaller scale. With like something like this, where it's just going down, completing its job, then coming back up. Now technically I could have this do any size, but I'm doing 4x4, so 4, 4. So it must have been something in my after thing that made it mess up. I'm still going to be completing the big hole. I'm just going to have it end up being slower, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but yeah. Neither here nor there, really. There's no easy way I can get to that. I'd be more tempted if it was actually diamonds instead of just that. Though, technically, it is bits of diamonds in there because I just silk touch it and it becomes diamonds. If you'll notice, I have the core here. I was considering it until I realized it needs a diamond drill, so I'm going to need to get some titanium first. I can't remember. What was it that made titanium? Titanium dust, which you get... Well, obviously there's UU. I think the only way from it is tiny piles. Okay, yeah. It's bauxite. I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll go borrow some. No one's on right now. Well, not that anyone being on would make me not borrow some. It's like, they've got enough. Well, be right back. Oh yeah, I think I went away before I showed this. Or maybe I did show it, but Implosion compressor, I added it in. I actually moved these over once so I could fit it. Also, I have a charge pad. Stand on it, and it recharges your stuff. It's relatively quick, especially if you don't have much missing. And that's just the really got something in my throat tonight. Meh. That's just the second tier one. There's also a Lapitron tier. That's better, I guess. I just haven't really bothered with it. I'm not sure if I've shown this. I probably haven't shown it in its current state. So this igneous strewer makes cobblestone. This pulverizes into sand. It's been running a bit. Guess I don't need to worry about the other thing. To figure out what to do with all the gravel. But yeah. This turns sand into sandstone. This pulverized sandstone to sandstone and occasionally niter. Basically, as long as I'm powering it, it's going to be creating niter, which is used in gunpowder. I'm considering making an automated gunpowder making device thing. So yeah. And I think each of these pulverizes into 2. So yeah, each one of these is worth 3 gunpowder. Because it's 2 saltpeter, 1 sulfur, and 1 charcoal, or not charcoal, coal dust, and you get it. I have a bunch of sulfur dust right there. And then I have a bunch of just sulfur right there, and there, and in there. So speaking of it, what's this looking like? Okay. I should really automate the filling of that from here. Red power would be good for this. Just set up a filter. Kind of like, ooh, that's a good point. Okay, it's still running, but it's almost out. I'm gonna have to automate this as well, obviously. Well, really what I think is I just need a, what's it? Blanking on what it's called. Retriever? Sorter? I don't know. I need something to retrieve the netherrack back into this thing. I don't need to fully refill it, so I'll just put that there. And I'll go toss the saltpeter, or not saltpeter. It's not quite that yet. I'll toss the niter in there. That was actually somewhat more niter than I was expecting. Then again, I did leave this running for quite a bit. All things considered. I just need to figure out what to do with the gravel. Ah, yeah, flint dust. I've mostly been just turning my gravel into flint dust. Looks like if I ever need dirt, it's good for that. I can just automate into sandstone some more. I can get clay. Clay is interesting. And I'm guessing it can, just like when you do it other ways, you can revert it back too. So yeah, there's that. Not really sure. Well, I'll go grab some titanium and Actually, that's a good question. Is there kind of advanced auto gold? Okay, diamond gates. Okay, yeah, it's just the usual slog through that, and I don't really have enough resources right now to do it, so I'll just put that off for now. Oh yeah, I have that running. Do I have any more in here? I have one more. Alright. There we go. I found out something interesting. The extra-dimensional barrels, when you break them, you don't get all of that's in it. You get the 64 stacks. Let's see. I have a barrel in here somewhere, don't I? Yeah, there we go. I wonder if there's like an actual tool meant for breaking these barrels or something, because that would be useful. Huh. I wonder where the rest of it went. Probably flew. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these things really toss the stuff around. I don't know why. Okay, then why did I see... What are you? Oh, aluminum. Okay. Yeah, we're actually getting some ores in here now, since I was doing that one turtle with deep mining. I'm actually considering doing a little... You know what? I'm not just considering, I'm gonna do it. I need a little bit of iron first, but then I'll get that all set up. Yeah. I'll just grab what iron's there. Basically, I'm thinking about, and you know what? I'd much rather it to go like fill in here, than than the way it is filling in. So I'm thinking I'm going to go and replace some of the ones on the outside. Replace these with normal ones, and then replace the outside with words. I need words for what I'm trying to say. I'm completely lacking them right now for some reason. So I'll replace those. Where'd you go? Dang it, I landed on top. You know what? If I replace these here, I wouldn't need to replace these here. Nah. I'll just replace all of them. No point not to. And those I can't really do anything about. Yeah, okay, cool. That's good enough. Yeah. This will actually let it keep the stuff more down towards my direction rather than what it's currently got. Come over here. You're mine. There we go. The way I had it set up is interesting, but it creates a few points where it's like things are equal distance. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will replace those back to being the other type. That way it fills what I want. Yeah, that'll do. That way it does fill them slightly preferentially. Oh, these I just need to turn into it? Yeah, looks like it. Wait, I don't have enough. I should have one more. Where's the other one? Apparently it's over here in a chest because I lost one. Oh well. Not that I don't have enough phenomena. Not that I don't have enough of these tubes. Word failure. It's like, I know how the word's supposed to be pronounced. I'm just not currently able to pronounce it for some reason. Frog in my throat. Speaking of that, just a second. Don't know what's up with that. There we go. And then because of distances, this should work fine. Yeah, because they're all separate lines once they separate over here, really. But just to confirm it, I'll take out all the extra stuff and then send it back through and see what it does. Oh, nice. I'll be honest, I'd much prefer Silk Touch for that kind of stuff, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I'm thinking of making a program that... Oh, there it is. Why aren't I picking up? Oh, well. I'm thinking of making a program, or programming a turtle so that it actually does, it doesn't mine anything that's actually an ore. It shouldn't be that hard because, there's only like 4 things that I'm thinking of that I would need to actually remove from it, or have it in its inventory to make it be like, yeah, these things you can mine, because it's like there's stone, there's gravel, there's dirt, and let's see, stone, gravel, dirt. Pretty sure there's another one too. Stone, gravel, dirt. Whatever. Sand. I can probably add in sand. Everything else is going to be some kind of ore mineral thing. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up there. That's good. That may be the top row. No, that's good enough. I'll probably at some point just rearrange it all and make the middle area here be 2 wide, because that'd be more convenient, but lazy. Well, honestly, what I'll probably do is I'll take, let's see, this row, and this row, and, actually, I can't really do that. Okay, I'll take this one, move it back to here, face them this way, have covers so that they're actually not connecting so I can control a little bit, and then move this one out 1 and face it inward, have an extra thing at the end over there, and that should allow me to get what I need there. Yeah, that should be good. I basically stopped my nether mining for now, which is why I have to actually refuel, or, yeah, refuel my, not refuel, it's not fuel, restock, I guess, my stuff, because I'm not mining in the nether actively right now. You know, I'm thinking of making something that does mine. It's really just up in the air at this point. One of the things I like about the nether is there's, what's it called? Some kind of iron variety ore thing that's really nice because, it's basically iron, but it's in giant quantities when you find it in like a seam or a deposit. So I silk touch it, because if you don't, you get the dust, but if you silk touch it, you can just smelt it right into iron, which is actually where most of my iron comes from, because it's easier to just hop into the nether and go down one of my pits than it is to do something else. One of my rock cutter out. That's not good. Yeah. I said I'd have more resources by now, and I sort of do. I just don't have as many as I would because of turtle mishaps, really. The best way to put it. I'm not sure what industrial Greg Tech thing I want to make next. I've got the grinder, I've got that, I've got the centrifuge and electrolyzer. Actually, speaking of it, let's see what there is. Industrial. Oh, industrial waterproof pipe. I wonder what that does. Centrifuge, got that, got that, got that. I could make more of the grinders. In fact, I need 2 more before I can call my thing complete. So I'll consider that later, but that's more of a just something I need. Oh, it needs an industrial electrolyzer. Man. Yeah, that's why I haven't made one yet. It needs an industrial electrolyzer, which needs an extractor, electrolyzer, and a magnetizer. And a pump. It's a pump. Blast furnace. I need a blast furnace, that's for sure. Industrial sawmill. I don't think I need one of these. I don't know what it... Well, I'm assuming it takes logs, so let's Check the recipe on logs. Industrial sauna. Okay, so it can be used to make silicon bowls. Regular logs turn to 6 and wood pulp, and I've actually had. That's what those cardboard sheet things that I have in my one chest are from. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is what I did with it. I used it on some rubber wood to get the sticky resin out. I'll have to actually check that. This is one thing that might be useful for if I get any kind of exotic logs. Because there are some nice ones. And it seems that the tree breeding's in whatever version of forestry we have. So that'd be something to check into later. I don't really know much about it. Except the cherry trees, I'm pretty sure, are part of it. I don't know. I don't really know much about it, basically. That's the here and there of it. So, yeah, except for the one bowl thing. Most of these look like it's just turning wood into more wood. Not that that's a bad thing. Oh, and rubber wood into sticky resin and whatnot. Okay, we're back at the start. Okay, we get 1 sticky resin from that. And with sticky resin... No, we're not going to do that. That's stupid. Oh, I can make sticky that. 3... I never really did figure out. You get 4 extra. I didn't really think about it. And then I'm like, you get 4 extra. And then these things, which I don't really have any use for right now. But yeah, so that's a pretty good one. But generally, you get 3 to sticky resin. Uses for rubber wood. Turn to regular wood. Turn to various things. Uses fuel. Apparently you need it for a booze barrel. Interesting. 1 rubber. So yeah, the one thing is the way to go if you're going for sticky resin. But this makes carbon cells and methane. I don't really have any real native way of making the methane right now. And the carbon cells, they're used for raw carbon and, oh, methane. It's like, oh, methane. And glycol, calcium carbonate. There's just so many different things that you can make with those. Refined iron. Okay. And pyrite. Yeah, pyrite ore is the name of it. You can put in a thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. Don't have much use for that stuff, but what about the glacial? How do we pronounce that? Nitro coal fuel, nitro diesel. Empty. Stored in something. So yeah, it looks like it's mostly a fuel item. Diesel engine getting 48. And nitrodiesel also being a fuel, quite obviously getting, oh, hey, getting quite a bit. Okay, yeah. I could see uses for that kind of stuff, but from the looks of it, I'm just going to go with the normal thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm kind of low on tin, which is somewhat of a problem. Let's see. Stuff running in those things because it can take a while. Thousands of seconds. I don't really have much else to go over, though I will go and check my thing again. Yeah, except for obviously the last time I logged out, because I logged in over there. Yeah, over there. But I've been tending to pop up here before I log out, because it's a quick way to make sure of what's going on here, and it also gets everything loaded. Can't really aim for anything when you can't see it. don't really have much going on with these. I really should replace the ones that are missing, but honestly, at this point, I don't really care. I just don't really care. Then it's like maybe once these get down to diamond level, I start getting diamonds in. And then there's that whole, but I want my diamonds to be silk touch so I can get more out of them kind of thing. It's like, neither here nor there. Now what I want is, it's like I'm using these link books to pop around, but it's not as quick as I'd like. What I'd really like is to have it where I can just be like really quickly popping around instead of that switching books and everything. Maybe like have like a index or something where it's like you right click, you right click, dang it, world's being slow loading. It shouldn't. There we go. Okay, it looks like other people have experienced that slight bit of lag. You open it up, instead of just being like Akhier's age, and then like the window to do it, it's like a bunch of them, like Akhier's age, and then a little window for it, then like strip mine, little window, GPS, little window, kind of thing. Of course, that's broken and completely just a easy transport system thing, but you know, honestly, the books are broken enough already. It doesn't need to. I wonder what went wrong with this. And it was obviously during either. Excuse me. Turtle dot turn right. No, that's correct. Turtle dot forward. That's the problem. I found the problem. Turtle dot turn left. Should be facing me, yeah. Turtle dot forward. Turtle dot turn right. Nope, it was left. There we go, now you're facing the right direction. Now back it up. Forward. Yeah, that's right. Turn right. Yep. Yeah, okay. Everything else seems like it's going correctly, and if it had done this the first time, I wouldn't be having to do this, but, you know, whatever. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Turtle dot turn right. Turtle dot forward. Turtle dot forward. Turtle dot forward. Turtle dot forward. Don't want to delete all that work. Got to turn right, forward, forward. Turtle dot turn right. There we go. Herping and derping on my lefts and rights. Fun, fun, fun. I don't know what went wrong here. something went wrong with that. So I'm going to get rid of that. And this will be the last bit here. I just want to get this running first. So shell dot run clear down, or ooh, did I call it clear down? Yeah, it's clear down. Okay. Because sometimes I would rename it to down, and sometimes I wouldn't. Shell dot run clear down dot Lua, because I use Notepad++ to edit my program files, and then if I want to see the actual context of, or the actual what's it called? I know the word for it, but basically if I want to see it, it with all the fancy highlighting and stuff, I've got to have it .lua. Well, I don't have to, but it's easier that way for me. And then I copy it in with a CC copy, and that pretty much just works. Turtle.turn, turning, it's gonna end up facing back, I think. Yes, because it'll end there, so I'll want it to turn to the left, I think. Yeah, left. Left. I could be wrong, but I think it's left. Turn left for I equals 1, for 1, do turtle.turn left, and turtle.turn left, shell.run, and I'm just gonna need to put in clear down.lua. I really need to come up with a better naming system, because I'm just putting clear and then some kind of word there to indicate what it is, but I'm starting to overlap, because it's like clear square is what I call the thing that I currently have the GPS on, and it's like, but this is also clearing a square. Okay, idiot, what did you do? Is this the right thing? Yeah, that's... It's got fuel in it, too, so it's not like it ran out of fuel. Huh. Turn left. Exit. Okay. How about this? I'm just going to select you. Clear down.lua 4. You're being derpy. I don't like it when you're derpy. .lua. I just need to function forward. Everything seems to be in order. Apparently, it's just being derpy. Okay, well, I can't help this. This is Akhier, Dragonheart, and I'm signing off.